Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's almost afternoon. It's 11:49 a.m. I'm your host, Anya Smith. Welcome to Ghosting with Anya. My name's Anya Smith, also the author of Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 1 and Volume 2, The Return of the Dead. So, we have a new story for all of you guys who are watching this video, listening the story. I just want to say thank you and have a great peaceful day, and I hope you guys can check out my friend's podcast, Read with Fearless. If you don't know what it is, please write it down on your little sticky notepad with a pen, like use any color of the pen, but as long as you guys could see the words. Read with Fearless. So, yes, that is the actual podcast that my friend has. So please check it out, and he wants to know why you guys are not watching his podcast. He's sad about it, so please check it out. You can also check out my podcast, Ghosting with Anya. So, new story today. It is called Every Clock in the House Was Wrong. So, yeah, Every Clock in the House Was Wrong is the new story. I hope you guys like it. And he said, my boyfriend says hello. So, hello, baby. How are you doing? How's work going? And I want to check in to see how is our little kitty doing. How is Tally doing? Let me know how she is, and I probably will text you later. So, anyway, my day was good. I hope your day was good too. So, let's get started on this new story. It's not going to be that long. Hopefully, we can do another story by next week. So, awesome. I haven't had lunch yet. So, Fearless and I went to Wall Optical in Iowa for his glasses problem. So, then we went to a little, Family Dollar, I think. I found some really awesome movies. Okay, I got a Jim Carrey movie. If you guys know who Jim Carrey is, he is the legend actor of all movies, like 80s and 90s. I mean, before he was an actor, he was a comedian. He was the best, funny guy on the planet back in the early 70s. So, I heard that Jim Carrey decided not to make more movies because maybe he thought about it for years but I mean, if he leaves Hollywood, everyone's going to be sad about it. I'm going to be sad about it, and I won't be able to watch new movies when it comes out, like the new Jim Carrey movie. And the Jim Carrey movie I just bought for like $5. Well, I added the drink to it. So, one is Dumb and Dumber, back in 1990s with Cameron Diaz, and the other one is called A Christmas Carol, the animated version of it. If you guys like this movie, it's a Christmas movie. It is so awesome. It's funny. I love how Jim Carrey does his weird shit. His funny voices, funny movements that he's done, funny faces he's done. I'm gonna miss that if he literally decides to quit Hollywood forever. So, yeah. I actually have those two movies in my bag right now. Not my backpack, but on my half price bag, the reusable bag. So I got a Diet Coke because I felt like drinking it. So it cost me $5. So I have about $14 left in me. Anyway, so let's get started on this ghost story. So just sit back and relax, get something to drink, and maybe have some snacks, get under the covers, and also let's get started. And Chris says that he loves his movie called Liar Liar. Me too. I love the movie called Liar Liar and the movie called Yes Man. I think he was in that one too. He's everywhere. He's on Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, especially the first one and the second one he was in. It made me laugh so hard my eyes would water, and I end up like almost, I don't know, getting my clothes wet somehow, and I end up having hiccups constantly. Well, when I'm laughing so hard, the hiccups show up. Anyway, let's get started on this story. So please click like, share, and subscribe. And when I get home later, I am going to start watching the movies that I just bought physically, not on Amazon. I need to buy the Queen of the Damned movie on Amazon. They have a book with it too. And Aaliyah, who was a famous pop star years ago, had passed away back in 2001. She was in a movie called Queen of the Damned. She was the best. I loved how she moved her body, how her arms were going through, kind of looked like she was fancy, like she was royalty. But yeah, so Chris, I hope you buy the movie called Queen of the Damned. I want to see the whole movie, like in Blu-ray, maybe in a regular disc, like in a regular DVD. Also, a digital copy. I would love to watch that. So, go on Amazon and type Queen of the Damned movie, and it should pop up, and I want to buy it. Thank you, Chris. If you want to, you can do it while you're at work, if you want to. So let's get started on this episode. It's called Every Clock in the House Was Wrong. So this is season 4, episode 76. Next week we'll be doing episode 77. I cannot wait for you guys to hear this. So let's get started. Every Clock in the House Was Wrong. Season 4, episode 76. Anya noticed the clocks first because they argued with each other. The kitchen clock ran backward. Her phone jumped ahead minutes at a time. The bedroom clock ticked only when she wasn't looking. Time itself felt irritated, unstable. Okay, that's just messed up. I've never seen clocks like that. So, I have never seen clocks fuck up like that, like argue with each other like that, because if the power went out, the clock must have stopped, but always had to restart the clock, like put the exact time on our clock when our wristwatch has the exact the time. So right now it is 11:58. It's 2 minutes until afternoon. So let's continue on. At night, the ticking grew frantic. Layers of it overlapped inside the walls, under the floor, behind her eyes. She unplugged every clock she owned. The ticking continued. Now louder, closer, angrier. Okay, that's messed up. So, yes, Christopher, yes, most clocks are battery powered. You've got to change the batteries. You need to recharge them so they won't go insane. Yes. But our clocks do not do shitty like that. We have our clocks like plugged in. You know, my wristwatch always gets charged up every time. Like every couple of days I have to. So, whoops, sorry about that. My phone does that sometimes. Yeah, so if my clock says that it needs to be charged up, my wristwatch, I would literally charge it. So that's exactly what I'll be doing later tonight, maybe, because it's saying about 46%. Yeah, my wristwatch is about 40%. Well, 46, but the reason why it started acting up because it needs to be charged and the battery has to be changed. Chris, if you have a regular alarm clock, like digital, whatever, you need to change the damn battery so it doesn't argue with any other clocks or argue with you about shit. So, just saying. So, let's continue on reading. At exactly 2:66 a.m., the bedroom door opened. A tall figure stepped through joints, bending incorrectly, head tilted, as if listening to something only it could hear. "You're late," it said. Disappointment heavy in its voice. "We've been waiting." When the figure left, time resumed its rules, but Anya never slept through the night again. She knew now that something kept schedules she couldn't see. Okay, that's just fucked up even more. So, if it was me, I would literally want to know what's going on. I would have to investigate this whole thing. So, if anyone who's watching this video right now and listening to every word I read of the story, and if you have any clocks that have problems, might as well change the battery. If your clocks are acting up like something goes wrong. But, if anyone's listening, you have to listen to very carefully to these stories. I may be babbling a lot, but, I'm reading the stories very carefully. I try not to mess it up, but sometimes it happens. My voice sometimes needs rest, so that's what I do. I rest my voice after I'm done reading you guys a story. And when we do questions, we need to do these questions now because the story is finally done until next week. We'll be doing episode 77. So let's get going to the questions. This story has about 7 questions, like always. So let's get going on that. So, question number 1. I hope you guys are ready for it. What does distorted time suggest? Perhaps maybe the clock was telling you that the time is wrong. You need to put it the correction time, like any sort of time, like say midnight or 3 a.m. or whatever, where the time changed because, daylight savings or whatever. Chris, if you know this, leave me a comment about it. So, anyway, just let me know, because here's the question again for you, Chris. What does distorted time suggest? Let me know in the comments about it. Time probably just wants to go either faster or slower, like ahead or behind, that sort of thing. Like, say, if you're in Cabo, you're like 1 hour behind. And time is different. They don't do daylight savings in Cabo because it's Mexico. Come on, they don't have any savings at all. So, and they don't have snow probably there. It's always humid in Cabo, and the beach is like right there. So here's what he's saying now. Probably does time went quick in Cabo. That's exactly what it is. There's no daylight savings. There's like no time will ever disappear. I mean, it's quick, but they are like 1 hour behind, and we are like in United States, and it is like 1 hour ahead because we live in America, and people in Cabo live 1 hour behind because their time is different because, you know, they don't save anything. There's no snow probably. They have a lot of cruises, got a bunch of other, you know, things going on. So, you know, it's like a party fiesta, that sort of way. So that's exactly what I think. And Chris actually agrees. So let's go to number 2. What does time feel personal? Well, personal, like time personal was like, it feels like you need extra personal time because you're going through something, like say if you lost a lot of time, if you're like blacking out, that sort of thing, if you need to process that, like you don't remember anything, you need your personal time because you're going through something that's kind of fucked up. So like say if you lost someone and you need a lot of time, like personal time, and trying to figure it out what is going on, like literally. So I've got personal time myself, like when I'm not working, like right here on YouTube. So when I'm not doing podcasting, I have my own personal time. Like I just relax on a couch, knit. I do knit, and I knit and crochet. So I just relax, you know, watch movies maybe. I just sit down and relax and have my own personal time. Maybe I'll just take a nap or something. That's my own thing. So that's what my personal thing is. And he says I'm getting some food. Yes. It's like your own personal time is like having lunch. Like, I don't know, going out to get some food. That's your personal thing. Like if you want to have a lunch break, that's your own thing. So yes, you're getting food. It's probably lunchtime now, but I haven't had my lunch yet, but I will. So let's go to number 3. Who is we? We is like there's two different people. Like there's too many people. Like if it's me, I'm one person. If there's two of us, if it's a we, it's like between two people, like talking, something like that. Like say it's Chris and I. We are a we because we are a couple and we do things together all the time. We live in the same house. We raise our cat. We take care of the food and the cleaning and paying the bills. We go on vacations and we do our personal thing, or like we just sit back and relax, watch movies or whatever, just spend a lot of time. That's sort of we, because we are a couple. Chris and I are been a couple since 2024. I mean, we've met at the bookstore, and we went on our first date when he came to the bookstore as a customer, because this is how we met, and we became we instead of it became all about himself, or it's became all about me only, because I only cared about myself because I was the only person. I was, single, not dating anyone for a while until Chris came into my life. That's what it is. So Chris and I are a couple, and we'll be getting married soon. So it's gonna be about him and I. So let's go to number 4, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a couple questions left before I sign off, and I'm gonna get some food, like ramen noodles. I love ramen noodles. I'm about to have it anyway after I sign off this podcast. So let's go to number 4. What happens when time watches? Or time watch? Yeah. What happens when time watches? Well, time watches as in like it's either going quicker or slower, that sort of thing. Like time changes all the time. So I've got a lot of time, like finish reading my book or watch movies or whatever. I just have personal things. Like time watches sounds like time travelers. It's like, I don't know, timekeepers, something like that. Like, say if you watch your favorite show, Doctor Who, something like that. My favorite show is Doctor Who, and my favorite actors are David Tennant and Billie Piper. So David Tennant's character is the Doctor. So he has a machine, right? It's a time machine. Like it travels through time and space. He doesn't have an actual home. He's not even human. He's an alien. So the only thing he's got to a home, it's close enough, is a time machine. It is called the TARDIS. 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 It stands for time and relative dimension in space. That's what it is. So I actually have a teacup that looks like a TARDIS, and it's an amazing thing. My boyfriend got it for me. Actually, my friend Fearless got that for me because he knows how much I am obsessed with Doctor Who. So I love it. I use it. I would drink tea out of it sometimes, or soda or whatever. But, it is my favorite thing. So time just stands still constantly whenever, like frozen in time, whatever. Like, say you have the power to freeze time and everything stands still, not moving. And it's the only person who can move around is you. Like, say, Charmed. I watch Charmed all the time, and I'm actually on season 5 right now, and I have 3 more seasons to go through before I end up watching other shows, like The Vampire Diaries, the originals, the legacies, maybe. It's all vampire stuff. So it is what it is. But time can be different or the same or whatever, but I think time can go anywhere. So time machines can go through time and space. Like, your own personal timeline. Let's say you go back in time when you last saw your family members who passed away or years before. So if I had a time machine right now, I would go back in time and finally meet my ancestors. I would want to meet my mom's parents when I was a baby because I never had the chance to meet them because they died way too soon. So I would want to turn the clock backwards and go back to the time when my mom's parents were still alive before I was even born. So something like that. Let's go to number 5 because we have like 3 questions left. Why can't she escape it? Well, perhaps time catches up to you. Like, say, there's a movie that I've seen that when Adeline, she gets in a car accident the first time, she loses time. Like, she stopped aging and she can't grow old. That's like time has stopped for her. And when she had the second car crash, the time pretty much caught up with her and she started aging again. So yeah, anyway, this is what it is. And Adeline can't like escape, but she did for a while, but then it came back when she had the car accident. If you watch the movie called Age of Adeline, it is the best movie I have watched. Rachel McAdams, I think she was in that one. I haven't seen that movie in years, so it's a good movie. And if I can't escape the time, then it's like I'll never find my way out of it. And, you know, time will never, ever free me. So it is what it is, but time can go quicker, maybe slower. But let's go to number 6. What does lateness imply? Well, the lateness imply is like you're late for school or you're late to go to work or your food came late or something like that. You're home late because you had a bunch of stuff going on. So anyway, yeah, so I pretty much think the lateness thing, let's say my boyfriend got home late and he forgot to tell me, and I would get really worried that he would never come back safe. So I would probably want to know more. I would probably investigate it, maybe ask him questions. Why you're late? They implement whatever, but the imply thing with the lateness, it's probably it's part of the schedule, something like that. So my mom got home late one time and I almost got worried, but I slept in the couch in my own living room, and my mom came to my room and in the living room where I slept. She got home late, like 6 a.m. I was like asleep. I passed out 5 a.m. around there, but so that's how late she got. I'm not gonna tell you who she is. I'm not gonna tell you guys her name, so I'm not gonna do that because she doesn't want to be part of it. So yeah, but something like that. But things happen. It's just part of the schedule, I guess. Well, it's their personal time, I guess. So let's go to number 7, and then I'll sign off. What waits beyond time? Well, if you guys know what waits beyond time, now is the time to leave me a comment down below, right here on YouTube. So I think it probably depends what it is, like your family members. You want to go back in time and what you used to look like before you died of old age. Yeah, time never ever goes away. Perhaps the youthness depends. Your family, your friends, the creator, that whoever is there and what is there is pretty much family members. I'm thinking, yeah, I think your home probably. Anyway, whatever is waiting for me or whoever's waiting for me is pretty much there and beyond time. Like, I would probably reunite with my friends and family who's up there right now, but that's what's waiting for me. That's whoever's there, my family. I would love to go and reunite with my family who have passed on, and time doesn't wait down there. I mean, time is different down there, like centuries have passed. So, but yeah, on earth it's a slow path for us, but if you're in heaven, time is different. So it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We are out of time. So thank you guys for watching this video. And Chris, I want to say thanks for participating on this show. It is lunchtime for me. So next week we'll be doing The Basement That Learned Her Weight. That is the new episode. Next Tuesday I will read this new story. So I want to finish reading my book. I'm gonna have my lunch and I am going to just relax, rest my voice, because my voice can be very dry and hurty, like sore. So thank you guys. We'll be doing episode 77 next Tuesday in the afternoon. So please click like, share, and subscribe. And please check out Fearless's podcast called Read with Fearless. It's, about books and stuff. So please check it out. And thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Please continue subscribing to it. And please support my channel and support Fearless. You can follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great day and stay warm, stay safe, and have fun, and see you guys next week. And happy almost Valentine's Day, because it's coming up. So have a great day. Bye.